All right, everyone, good afternoon. No, I am not in my kitchen, but we are still doing a Royal Rumble review. I'm in my living room. I finally was able to watch the rest of the Royal Rumble. Last night I only was able to watch the Women's Royal Rumble. So, here are my thoughts. Women's Royal Rumble, Jade looked amazing. They did what they needed to do in that match, which was to show that she is going to be a force to be reckoned with. I think she's going to feud with Nia Jax. I think that's an awesome feud idea. It would be amazing. Anyways, she came out looking like a freaking goddess. That's my opinion on her. No, I don't watch AEW that much, so I never saw her in AEW. Other thoughts on the Women's Royal Rumble? All right, more thoughts on the Women's Royal Rumble. So, super happy about Bayley winning. I think it's setting up that, damage control, takedown storyline. I think we might see a babyface Bayley turn. I think that's the plan. And just excited for her. I think she deserves this. I think it's meant for her. Just really, really happy for her overall. Curious to see where they're going to go next, though, with some other people. Like, for example, what is Becky Lynch's next move, right? I mean, I thought originally it was going to be a feud with Nia Jax, but now with Jade coming in, I'm not really sure. So curious about how that will all sort itself out tomorrow night a little bit. Love Naomi being back. So happy. Loved her. Really bummed, though, that in either the women's or the men's, we did not get one of those, like, oh my goodness, handstand walk, crazy moments that we're so used to. Or, like, Kofi didn't do one. She didn't do one. I was kind of bummed they didn't do one, but maybe they took a year off because everyone expects them now. One question I have about the Royal Rumble. Like, at the end, we see all the bodies scattered, right? But, like, in between, how do they get out? Okay, if you know, just tell me, because I'm very curious about this. Okay. Other thoughts about the Women's Royal Rumble, trying to go fast. Love me Liv Morgan coming back. Loved her ring gear. I really felt like it was an homage to Ashley and also to Lita, and I just kind of loved that. And I just love her. I love me some Liv Morgan. Happy she's back. Hope the show is holding up good. A lot of NXT girls in it, which was kind of fun to see. Really fun to see Tiffany Stratton in it for sure. Simba apparently is very happy about Tiffany Stratton. Okay, on to the Fatal 4-Way. We all knew Roman Reigns was not giving up that title. Think it showed, though, the chinks in the armor with him, which I really liked. Happy they kind of changed up the interference because we all are sick of how he wins matches. We all know that. But I also think it really, really showed off Randy Orton as the next fight. If there is one, because we all know he might not be at Elimination Chamber. Now that leads us to our next match. I also think LA Knight came out amazing, even though it was this one weird miss with him that had me a little worried. But overall, I think he had a great, great performance, and it really showed him as a top contender. Of course, that brings us to our next match, which was Logan Paul, Kevin Owens. You know me, I just love me some Kevin Owens. I just think he's great. In my heart, I wanted him to win, but I think I am in agreement with everyone saying they're setting up for Logan Paul to battle LA Knight. I think he's going to be the battle of the smack talkers. I think LA Knight's really coming to his own with his promo, so I'm really excited for that match. My one concern with that match is Logan Paul tends to be a high flyer. LA Knight, not so much. So I'm curious how they balance their two styles in that match, whatever that match is, which I think will happen at WrestleMania. So we got 70 days. We got some time. Of course, the final, the Men's Royal Rumble. Like I said, happy Kofi Kingston was in it. Bummed we didn't get to see one of our super fun moments. Loved the final three and Gunther. I love Drew in there in the final four. Just great, great, great kind of combined of storylines they've had, like, mixing up and, like, really, really, like, solidly things that they've planted seeds of kind of coming to fruition a little bit more and more and more in that match. So I love that. So happy. I could have screamed when Sami Zayn came out. I love me some Sami Zayn. Really awesome to see Charlotte Flair's husband back. I think we kind of all knew that was coming, but that was really exciting to see him. And I think him and they set him up well for his next feud in that match. And it also, of course, set up the Usos for their probably WrestleMania match. Or maybe it'll be Elimination Chamber. I don't know. But I think that's going to be a great match. I also think they've set it up for Drew McIntyre, Punk, those two for sure to be in the Elimination Chamber. and I think they're like brewing some feuding there too. So overall, super happy with the show. Couple points I felt like in the men's and women's Royal Rumble, like, yes, I get like there's spots and moments they want everyone to pay attention to, but then I feel like a lot of times you just saw people laying there kind of dead. I wish we would see a little bit more like small fighting on the like periphery of the big moments of the match, just to like make it feel a little bit more chaotic. I kind of like that feel, but overall, happy with the show. Super happy with the women's Royal Rumble. I think the women's was better than the men's overall, but that payoff, y'all. I went into that match just kind of sad because I did not think Cody was going to win. So when Cody won, it was just a moment. So happy. So happy they're letting him finish the story. Just like so happy. Cannot wait. Now I'm just nervous. Like, at some point, they have to pay this off to us, and I'm worried it will not be at this WrestleMania because of, you know, them wanting to beat that record held by Hulk Hogan. But I think we gotta let him finish the story sooner or later. And I'm a Cody fan, and I do love me some Cody, so I really want it to be this WrestleMania. But we'll all see. Next up, of course, is Elimination Chamber. But first, we have Raw is War tomorrow night. Excited to see how they kind of package this all up and do jumping off points to the next stories. All right. Bye.